Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your May the 16th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. Okay, the title of today's meditation is The Freedom to Let Go. We are free to participate, create, care, and share, surprise ourselves, take risk, be vulnerable, and stand on our own 2 feet. That comes from the Living Clean book, chapter 1, Keys to Freedom. When we stop using, we eliminate the most obvious symptoms of the disease and the source of many of our problems. Abstinence alone, however, is seldom enough to straighten out our thinking. Even after the drugs are gone, our outlook, priorities, and personalities remain distorted. If we want to be free from all aspects of the disease, it will take some work. My self-centeredness had me tied up in knots, one member recalled. I was angry and judgmental, greedy for attention and material things, dishonest with others and myself. Just not using was just not enough. It took time and change for me to get free from my self-imposed prison. We get relief along the way and glimpse what it's like to be unburdened from self-centered fear. Step work loosens the grip that worry and shame once had on us, freeing us to live in today. We find freedom in having friends we can count on and confide in belly laughs that aren't chemically induced, in the depth of our empathy for others' struggles. We stay aware of our spiritual condition, not settling for freedom's cheap substitute, irresponsibility. Humility liberates us to be a little more forgiving of others and ourselves, recognizing that we're all works in progress. We're grateful for our new capacity to stay in the present and for the respite we get from the disease when we tend to our spiritual wellness. We face life's many choices knowing that no matter what, we'll be okay. Freedom is a state of mind, not a state of being. The NA program helps us discover and discard limiting beliefs and patterns that keep us stuck, regardless of our living condition. Each day offers a fresh start and another opportunity to cast off my mental, emotional, and spiritual shackles, wrote one member from the confines of a prison. If I want to fly, I have to let go of the baggage that's weighing me down. That's apt advice for all of us. I will release something that keeps me bound. I'll let go of it daily if that's what it takes to live free. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. just for today, please and thank you. Releasing something that's keeping me personally bound is not as simple as those 6 or 7 words plus a period. It takes effort. It takes being uncomfortable. It takes being honest, open-minded, and a level of willingness. I'm no longer at a point in my life where I'm confused about freedom's cheap substitute called irresponsibility. I'm one of the more responsible individuals you'll come across. I take my commitments seriously, and I very rarely drop the ball. Very rarely. Now, there's times when people think I picked up the ball because that's what they're used to me doing. But unless I have verbalized that I'm picking it up, don't assume that I have. Right? I rarely drop the ball. If I commit to something, I try to make sure that I follow through. Now, here's the problem. Not beating myself up when I can't follow through. Even if I am diligent about giving a person some notice that this is not going to happen, being responsible, assuming the responsibility for my failure to plan properly, even if I still have this overwhelming desire to not leave people hanging. And so I internalize that. Then sometimes what I find out is you were never in a position to follow through on that anyway. You literally bit off more than you can chew, and you need to own up to that and send them looking for that particular need to be met somewhere else, whatever that is. It could be taking an aunt or relative to the grocery store, and I realize, oh, gone it. Every time they need to go to the grocery store, I'm just getting out of the gym after work. And I don't even know why I made that commitment to take them at 6 p.m. I don't even know why I made that commitment. I can't fulfill that. And being able to say, you know what? I can't fulfill that. But if you can adjust till Saturday morning, I'm free. And put that out on the table. So some things I have the ability to adjust, but there's some things that I don't. But I have the freedom to let go of anything. I have the freedom to let go of anything that is causing me complications in my day-to-day living. Not that every day is a perfect day or that there shouldn't be hiccups within the day. No. But to understand that usually the imprisonment or the chains, or it calls it spiritual shackles, that are holding me down mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and oftentimes physically, and many times financially, let's be for real about this, are choices that I'm making. No one owes me to correct that. That's my issue. That's something that I need to correct. But if I don't have the mindset that I'm free to be able to do that, someone coming along and telling me you need to change that, it's not going to make me change it. I have to have my own level of awareness. And that's what hurts sometimes, is each person has to have their own level of understanding and awareness and their own courage to change the things that they can. I can't give it to a person just like they can't give it to me. If I don't believe that I can be free of foul relationships, then I'm not going to be free. I'm going to continue to allow myself to be a doormat and accept whatever anyone brings to the table. If I don't believe it, just because you believe it for me is not going to cause me to start standing up for myself. Today, I'm tapping into that freedom, and tapping into it is very responsible. It's very responsible. Responsible enough to look at the situation for what it's worth and make the best decision about how to handle it with the information I have. And then responsible enough to take action. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope this meditation has been powerful for you. It has for me. I'm going to have a beautiful day on purpose, and I hope you will too. Talk to you soon.